Hi, welcome back everybody. My name is Asa and today is another episode. It's time to switch. All UK points and only 20 minutes talk. Our guest is talented acquisition partner with the IT industry. She works with technical and non-technical roles with experience guiding in an agency and product companies across global markets, Europe and North America. During the last year, she has started providing employment services on a volunteer basis. This includes guiding individuals on how to navigate the leverage new technologies as candidates in today's dynamic job market. Meet Maria Koval. Hi, welcome to our interview and thank you for joining us today. How are you?
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm doing good. Thanks.
That's great. And this video created by Career Partner, your support on the first steps to a career in tech. And today we're diving into the topic of technologies and how they are influencing the recruitment industry.
Yeah, thanks for presenting the topic. And from my perspective, I think it's really important to take a look on this topic from different sides, from candidate's perspective and the company's perspective. And it's all about finding the right balance to create a positive experience for both parties. And as a young acquisition partner, I had opportunity to be as a recruiter and as a candidate in various markets. And it's given me a unique perspective in the recruitment process, especially during the best and the worst times in the job market. And every year, I notice how much my job has changed, especially with AI. And it presents both, challenges, opportunities. While it makes sometimes my job easier, but at the same time, I have to be up to date with new technologies and use them for, the best practices.
Yes, and it sounds to me like you've had an incredible journey and a lot of experience. And let's dive deeper into your prediction. What technologies do you believe will have the most significant impact on the recruitment industry in the coming years?
Yeah, sure. Thanks for the question. Um, First, Twitter is always evolving, and I remember when I just started, cold emails they worked at that time, and the my personalization was just mention a name in the letter, and now it doesn't work anymore. Then new tools started to appear, and for instance, when it was possible to use some tools that help to customize letters based on LinkedIn profiles. And when ChatGPT entered the scene, it changed the game. And now, if you look ahead, AI is already and integrated into our daily routine. And I believe it's going to change the job search and just the recruitment process even more. If we're talking about the future, of course, like, one of the areas to watch is virtual reality and augmented reality. It can help with, even more personalized recruitment process, like, to receive experience like on different virtual job fairs, or maybe even like in the interview process, and it can boost the engagement in it. And second, I would say data and data analytics that can help provide some predictions that will influence life decisions, of course. And with this data, we can make more informed decisions about like hiring strategies. Lastly, of course, remote work influences a lot the development of new tools and Right now we see how like video interviewing platforms, different assessment centers, and like cooperation tools, they are mm, like really important for and essential for remote recruiting. So yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. And you mentioned AI and how it has already influenced your daily life as a recruiter. And how do you believe it can change recruitment future?
So, first thing is candidate sourcing, of course, and AI has already influenced that a lot. Right now, we have different platforms and databases that help us to identify, and AI algorithms can scan them and identify potential candidates and expand the talent pool. For instance, like Seek Out or Hire Seek. Second is automated screening, and AI-powered tools. They right now can analyze resumes and the job applications at scale, and they identify the top candidates. And while it's not perfect yet, but still, it's really improving. And right now, I know that some candidates use JobScan to tailor their resumes more to the job description. Um, Interview screening, and right now we have some AI-powered tools that can help analyze interviews and provide summary after the call to the recruiter or to the hiring team, like interview, and it helps saving time and also make some unbiased decisions. Um, what else? Predictive analytics, right? Data and machine learning algorithms that can analyze really large data sets. And it can help us predict the candidate success, job fit, and some hiring outcomes, for instance, how and make some informed decisions based on this data, like right candidate selection, right time and placement, and some applicant tracking system they already started integrating some predictive features into yes, into their interfaces. What else? Maybe personalized candidate experience, and right now some big corporations they have already started doing that, like adding AI chatbots, virtual assistants who can interact with candidates and give updates to them, guiding them through the application process, and that helps with candidates engagement and better candidate experience. So about bias, and of course bias reduction, AI tools they can help reduce unintentional biases in hiring, and by using some fair criteria and hiding personal details from like resumes can help make some decisions more diverse. And for instance, even right now, we have in Ukraine the job market is opportunity, and whenever the profiles are hidden, you don't know. You cannot make a decision based on age, based on candidate sex or like education, etc. So like the main and it can help this reduce the bias.
Thank you for the ideas and campaign into the future. And let's go deeper. How do you see virtual and augmented reality transforming the candidate experience and employer onboarding processes?
Yeah, thanks for the question. Um, of course, virtual and augmented reality, they have potential to change and transform the candidate experience. They improve onboarding process in several ways. For instance, virtual job fairs and interviews, like with the help of virtual reality, uh, like it's possible to host some job fairs, interviews, allowing candidates to connect with recruiters, hiring managers anywhere in the world. And also it can influence the immersive candidate experience. For instance, it's possible to organize a call virtually in the office space and interact with the company culture or experience day-to-day activities before joining. And it can make a good preview for candidates and, of course, for the company to see how future employee behaves in a working environment. And of course, trainings, onboardings, and virtual reality can help new hires to practice some job tasks, scenarios, and everything in virtual reality, especially for remote companies right now. Or like if some people just work remotely and to feel them included in the environment. Um, and remote collaboration and team building, right? Virtual reality and augmented reality platforms can help remote teams to collaborate to build more like relationships through virtual meetings and some team buildings, social events, and that can influence even the productivity of the team. So just a few ideas. We'll see if it's going to work out in a few years, right?
Yeah, great. Thank you for sharing that. And you mentioned earlier that AI can reduce biases in hiring. Um, how do you think organizations can ensure that their use of technology in recruitment promotes diversity, equity, and acquisition?
Yeah, that's really important question, especially like today. And of course, companies can ensure that their use of technology in recruitment promotes diversity, equity, and inclusion. And the first two things that I think about is unbiased algorithms. Of course, the uh, algorithms they learn on our behavior. So that's why it's really important to and check them from time to time and to make sure that they're designed to be unbiased and review them, make audits, and just to mitigate any biases that can appear. Of course, transparent process. That's what we can do right now. So if you provide recruitment processes by clearly communicating how technology is used and how hiring decisions are made, and yeah, candidates, if they have this understanding of criteria for like how they're going to be evaluated, then it also can help reduce the bias and promote diversity within inclusion. Using inclusive language. So it's really important to pay attention to that. Use inclusive language in job postings, in recruitment materials, in communication with candidates, because if we don't do it, we can get in the loop and you know see how we just lose some candidates, for instance, female from the process, and it happened. There, I think, were even some researches based on that. Accessibility features. It's really important right now. Make sure that the recruitment technologies is used is accessible, and that those recruitment technology platforms are accessible for people with disabilities, and the features like screen readers, keyboard navigation, and alternative formats for content, etc., just to make sure that everyone has the equal opportunity to access the process. And diverse hiring panels, adding different diverse interviewers to the process can with different like backgrounds, experiences, identities can help to also reduce the bias and advocate for diverse candidates. If you're talking about trainings and awareness, of course, it's really important to provide trainings to recruiters, hiring managers, and other stakeholders on how to behave, how to be unbiased, and raise importance, raise the awareness and about the importance of diversity, equality, and inclusion in recruitment, and give all the needed knowledge and all the needed equipment for employees to follow the and continuous improvements, right? It's really important to regularly always what is done, what is not, and identify areas where we can become better. So, right, everything is about development and growing.
Thank you so much for sharing your expertise here. I believe that it's going to be really helpful for our viewers. But unfortunately, that's all time we have for today. Maria, thank you so much for joining us and sharing your expertise again.
It was my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
And to our viewers, thank you for tuning. It's time to switch with Maria. And if you're ready to switch, tap the link in the description and take a quiz. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment who you want to invite next, and hit the notification bell for more insightful conversation. Until next time, bye.